I'm not interested in changing my image just because of a trend.
That'd probably take him.
Hey TaylorPatrice, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back. Oh my gosh, you guys, it has been such a long time since I have sat in front of the camera and recorded a video for you guys. As you guys can tell, there's kind of like a new setup-ish going on back here. So it is like, it does currently look like my old setup, but a lot of the OGs know that I actually was filming in my bedroom in a corner, and now I have my own filming room, office, and it's amazing. So there's more space. I actually have a desk here. Follow me on Instagram if you guys are not following me, because you guys will get to see the behind the scenes of all that, and there's some content coming here real soon, so you guys can see that. And if you guys want an office tour / filming room tour, let me know in the comments down below. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a chit chat get ready with me hair edition. My makeup's already done. I have to go shoot a couple of outfits for a couple of companies that I'm working with, and I'm just so thankful. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. This is what my hair is looking like right now, and don't come for me because I did not glue my lace all the way down. This is a frontal, so that means ear to ear for those of you who don't know. But I only literally glued down here and here because that's all you're gonna see. So the reason why I wanted to do a chit chat get ready with me is when I need some content to film. And like I said, I'm about to go shoot, so I was like, well, let me just do this chit chat get ready with me. But the other thing is, like, I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about kind of like what's been going on with me and stuff like that. Y'all, life is hard, and like adulting is hard, and this is gonna come straight from, like, maybe I should move it over here. Hopefully that doesn't take it out of focus. If it does, I'm sorry. I'm playing with the new lens, so sorry you guys. I can't really see it. I don't have it hooked up to my computer. But I didn't really like write down the topics that I wanted to talk about. I just kind of am going to ramble, and you guys are either going to listen or you're going to click off of this video. But yeah, like, adulting is hard. And there's some things that I wish that people would have told me, but I feel like they wouldn't have been able to help me just because situations that I feel like I've been experiencing are different than what like the older crowd may have experienced in their time. So like, one of the things that I have been going through is, you guys know I lost my grandmother, which is why I actually have this filming room, because it's my grandma's old room. And so that was really hard, experiencing that, and also being sick, because you guys know I suffer from severe anxiety, and sometimes it gets really bad to the point to where like I really can't control my body, and it'll be like for a week or a little bit over a week at a time. And that's what happened. I ended up losing 11 pounds, and everybody was like, you know, oh my gosh, you're losing weight, you're looking good. And I'm just like so insecure about my body, because like I lost weight because I was sick, and I feel like people don't get that. Like, I literally lost 11 pounds in a week and a half, a little bit under a week and a half. And I know people are like, oh, well, I wish that I could do that. But like, you don't want to do that the unhealthy way. And I haven't gained it back. And that's kind of been like making me down. And I do a lot of cardio because I do Zumba. You guys gotta start following me on Instagram, but I also will like post it in the vlog and stuff. But I do Zumba because it's more so therapeutic for me, and the class is just like so much fun. So yeah, anyway, that doesn't help me with my journey. And yo, I'm just kind of like in a rush, so I'm just grabbing pieces and going. It just needs to look cute from a distance. It doesn't need to be all extra nice and laid and slayed, but yeah. So yeah, like that's been hard. And then I think I had briefly spoke on like, you know, my dad kind of like going MIA, and that, you know, really hurt me because he was MIA during the time that I was sick, and during the time my grandma was sick, and then I went through, you know, feeling bad because I was so sick that like I really couldn't be of much help during my grandma's like last days on earth, and that kind of like really hurt me. It did, it hurt because I was not able to cope with what was going on during the time that it was going on, because I was just trying to focus on myself. And when I literally tell you guys, I was just trying to focus on breathing, like literally just focusing on breathing and making it to the next minute, the next hour, the next day. Like it was really that bad. And so like that was really hard. And so now that all of that is over, like I'm thankful that it's over. I'm thankful that the storm is over. I'm thankful that I learned a lot of lessons during the storm. But now I'm kind of like finally like mourning everything that happened, because it's not just the loss of my grandma. It's not just, you know, my dad's issues. It's not just me being sick. It's like a combination of all of that. But like during that process, I really found like my why, and that's why I said I'm really thankful, because I found my why, and like why I am doing YouTube. I feel like I'm out of focus. Like I really feel like I'm out of focus. I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of keep talking. So if I'm out of focus, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be. But I found my why, and I realized that I don't have to be like everybody else, because I was really going through this like thing, because as most of you guys know that watch YouTube videos, it's like you kind of have to be trending. I know a lot of YouTubers that are OGs that came before like this era have to be feeling some type of way too, because it's like the content that people love to watch is like the trending content, like the pranks, the reactions, all YouTubers doing stuff together, like the drama and all of that. But when you're not a part of that community, and that's all like people want to watch, that's how your numbers are increasing, it's hard to like not do videos like that. And like, not that there's a problem with those type of videos, but it's just like when that's not what you want to do and that's not what you're passionate about. Like some people literally just like want to do YouTube because, I mean, granted, like they're passionate about like being a successful YouTuber, but like they want to do it because they see somebody else doing this, that, and the third, not because like, you know, they just truly enjoy the content that they create and they put forth effort into like thinking of new ways to create content. It's more so just like, it's more so of like quantity over quality type, like, if that makes sense. Like a lot of YouTubers nowadays are just like pushing out content, and granted, like that's what you have to do to stay relevant, but at the same time it's like everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's like nobody's being creative anymore, so it's like putting people that are creative on like this drought, this why am I doing this type of thing. And I feel like I went through that, but not more so like why am I doing this. It's kind of like, okay, well, if everybody's hopping on this train, then I guess I need to too. Then I just realized that I had to start following people like that were more like me and that were doing other things and that were still successful in doing these other things. And like once I started to do that, I really started to realize that not only do I need to do that on the internet, but I need to do that in my real life. And it has been a challenge, y'all. So I feel like the OGs follow me on Snapchat. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you guys heard my little rant yesterday. I'm not even gonna put it in this video, but basically I was just talking about how I really dread Saturdays because for some reason I feel like I am becoming an introvert, and I feel like that's very common in the YouTube world, especially for like the OGs, and that's why they end up like making content or whatever. Like they don't really have a lot of friends, you know, they don't really like go out that much, blah blah blah. And again, I'm in like this trend, but that's not even like who I am. I'm not an introverted person at all. And yesterday I was really in my feelings because I just feel like I don't have people around me that get it. And let me explain. So you guys see YouTubers on here all the time, but there's a almost burned myself. There's a difference in like somebody like a Raven Elise, a GRWM, a Vicky Logan, opposed to like a Kennedy Simone, a Abby Nicole. Like, you guys get what I'm saying? And not to say that it's problematic, because I will watch both, but I'm just saying there's a difference. You have people that have YouTube channels like Abby Nicole, like Kennedy, that are social, and like they kind of have to continue to be social for their YouTube channel and their content, because like that's the type of YouTubers they are. And then you have people like Raven Elise that like, and GRWM, like, and Jayla's pretty social, but like a lot of times, let's exclude Jayla because she does a good job at like kind of like doing both in a way. But like Raven Elise, Vicky Logan, like, that are just like, they're out when they get invited to stuff, but they're not really like out, and like they have these like normal lives and stuff. You don't really see them around like too many people, and I am just having a hard time. I unplugged my thing, that's why it's not working. But I hope I'm still in focus, y'all. I really do. I'm so sorry if I'm not. I'm having a hard time trying to balance the two, because I feel like nobody around here gets it, and I feel like that would be like a valid reason to move to these bigger cities of like where everybody is kind of like doing what it is you're doing, because you have people that get you, you know, you're making your own schedule, you're going to different things, like you're not just partying, but you're going to make connections, you're going to collab, you're going to do all of this stuff. And that's what I'm interested in doing, but it's just hard to find that here, and it's hard when you're your own boss and you work for yourself 110%. And I was just saying, like, on my Snapchat, like, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody at all. Like, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody that's my age, but what I am saying is, like, I can't relate to people that, like, work for somebody else right now. And it's not a problem, but I just can't relate, because like I make my own schedule and stuff. So, you know, when I want to do something, like, people might not be able to do that, and that's okay. But then it's like, by the time the work week is over, like, all people want to do is like go out, and I'm not interested in just going out 24/7. And so basically I was just telling my boyfriend, like, you know, am I an issue? Like, I feel like in my last relationship, it was like made that like I was, not like I was the issue, but like I was weird, or like, not the normal 23-year-old or 22 at the time. And I mean, I guess that I'm not, but it's like I just kind of feel like people try to shame you for, this is gonna sound weird, and I'm not trying to make it sound like this, but being on a different level. And when I say level, I don't mean one is higher than the other. I'm just saying like you're over here and I'm over here, and we're just on completely like different levels. Like, does that make sense? And so I really do want to stay here. Like, I really do want to stay here. I want to be one of the only people that's in my city doing what it is that I do, and bring in, you know, recognition to Columbus, because Columbus is a big city. And for those of you who don't live here and don't think that it is, like, it really is. That's where Victoria's Secret's, Bath and Body Works, all of that is headquartered. And it's just like, it's hard though, because like I just feel like I don't have people that get it. It's just hard. Okay, I have to turn like this because I don't want to pull my cord out and my curls gonna look crazy. Just bear with me.
So I know that this video is out of focus, so I'm not going to make you guys watch like anymore because it's getting on my nerves editing it. But basically what I'm trying to say is I feel like being a YouTuber has definitely changed over the years. And if you're not doing the trend, then basically you're irrelevant. And I feel like a lot of OG YouTubers have kind of been going through that, and they've been creating less content because it's like, well, I have to do the trending things to be able to stay relevant, but that's not what I'm interested in doing. I'm not interested in changing my image just because of a trend. And so that's basically like what I've been going through. And so that also applies to like my social life. Like, I need to be trendy. I need to be, you know, quote unquote, the norm 23-year-old that's always going out, quote unquote, living her best life. But at the end of the day, that's just not who I am. So, I mean, do I go out every once in a while? Yes, but that's not who I am 24/7. That's not all I'm worried about. Like, I have other goals, other aspirations. I'm working for myself. I'm on this journey of building my YouTube, my business, my Instagram, and it's just like I have other things to focus on than that. And not to say that like I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. But then you have people that are my age that are also focusing on those things, but they're doing it in a different way, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah.
Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just did something really simple. My outfit is super cute. It's a little jumpsuit. You guys have to follow me on Instagram though to get the whole tea. But I just wanted to do this video to like help anybody out that's going through what it is that I'm going through, to know that you are not alone, girl. You're not alone. If you guys like videos like this, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, smash the thumbs up button, and let's get this video to like 10 likes, you know, because your girl needs to get back into it. And yeah, thank you guys so much again. Always remember to be you, love you, because there's nobody out there like you. Be naturally fearless, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.